Anyways, we are back. Yes. And I'm typically not really recording on a Tuesday. Well, sometimes I am, sometimes I am I'm not. It really depends on sort of my day, really. Oh man. My nose is just super running right now. Stuffy basically. Um but it was actually funny because about half hour ago ish, um, I got a text actually from work. Um, actually, how long ago was it? Yeah, about 40 minutes ago, um, just over, um, 40 minutes ago, I got the note from work to basically say, hey, we won't be um, needing you today. Um, the funny thing is, even though my nose is running, I'm actually sweating. There we go. Put that there. There we go. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, a little bit. I'd say a little bit annoying, because I haven't really worked a lot in August. And so it's like, really? Come on. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. So, and I actually get paid on Friday. So, at least there's that. So, anyways, yes, we are going to be jumping back into Black Ops 7. Um, there is a little bit more work I need to do. I need to take off the side panel of my other computer because I need to get the serial number so that I can actually register it. Um, so, yeah. So basically, and you're probably wondering, like, what happened yesterday? Why was the. So basically, I built this computer or rebuilt it in 2023. The original build, that's the original build that's up on my wall there. That's the original computer from 10 years ago. So that is an AMD FX 8350, I think it is. Yeah, 8350. 32, sorry, 24 gigs of RAM, and it had an RTX 950 graphics card with a 750-watt Corsair power supply, which is still in the computer now. But in 2023, with everything going on, like Starfield launching and a few other things that required Windows 11, I decided to, you know what, just rebuild the computer. It's been a decade. Um, so I rebuilt it and I hadn't updated the damn BIOS. Um, the BIOS is from. Uh, Actually, let me just pull up the BIOS version here. Yeah, there it is. So I can actually pull it up here. There it is. 24. Yeah, 2423. So this BIOS um, was from yeah, from 2021, August of 21. So this is a launch BIOS that I was using about 5 years later, about 4 years later, really. So just yesterday, I updated it late. So that's why the actual video came out later, because I had to update the board and everything, and just hoping nothing goes wrong, which nothing did. And then I ran the Call of Duty. Basically, it's a compliance checker to say, okay, yep, you're in full compliance. And I knew I was pretty much in compliance. Like, I have TPM 2.0, I have all the secure boot crap turned on. The only thing I didn't have was the BIOS update. So once I got the BIOS up to date, reran the check, everything works now. Because literally, I couldn't even get in zombies. I was lucky if I was getting 7 frames a second. Like, it was that bad. And at that point, when I saw it was at 7 frames, I was like, yeah, I'm canning the video. And then I updated the BIOS and everything, reran the check. We were all good, and then I jumped into recording. And then obviously sort of forgot about it for a few hours, and updated it at uploaded it at like 5 o'clock or something, 5, 6 o'clock, and published it at 8. So yeah, so I do apologize, but we're all good now. I've just let the game shaders and all that stuff work. So yeah, so we are going to do multiplayer. We're going to start off with a private match, just so then I can warm up, because it has been obviously a few hours. There we are. 3 on casual. 4 on casual. Team deathmatch map. We are going to run. Yeah, we're going to run probably Meltdown, probably just to try it. Which Meltdown looks like a Black Ops, or sorry, not Black Ops. Looks like an AW map. Yeah, there we go. Everything's all good there. Yeah, but we won't. We'll only do, I think, 1 or 2 games of AI, and then we'll actually get into. Yeah, this is definitely an AW map. Oh man, all right, that's right. I need to update remove the scope. I don't like the scope. So, oh my god, come on! Why can't I jump up there? Okay, I guess they don't want you to jump up there. Ah, damn. Whoa, that was a bit of a frame jump. Yeah, sorry, this also looks like a BO2 map as well. That's what I meant. I don't know why I said AW. I think it was also in AW as well. I don't mind the oh god. Ugh. Like I said, this is just against AI, so what? How the okay, how the heck did that work? For some reason, I'm getting a lot of lag. Like, unbelievable amount of lag. Like, I'm keeping an eye on the frame rate. Yeah, like, I'm getting a lot of, well, actually, is it because of this? Let's see. Like, I was getting this yesterday with one of the maps, like, um, really, yeah, okay. So with
Stay tight. We're in the lead.
how why am I getting a lot of packet bursts? Like, that's sort of my issue. Maybe I should I need to see why I'm getting a lot of packet bursts. Because that's right now my issue with There we go. Oh my god. That's sort of the problem. Like, oh, whoa. Yeah, you can see what I mean, right? Like, just a frame jump. I have to figure out how to fix the how you actually fix it, because if I'm playing in actual legit multiplayer, I don't want to have these um, frame buffers, basically, where I'm literally moving and then all of a sudden the enemy just disappears. So
Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops.
yeah, so I might have to. Whoa. I might have. The game right feels, at least to me, like right now, feels very unoptimized. That's okay. Wow, 36 and 9. Maybe there I should have used my field upgrade, basically. There we go.
And I'm in their system. That's curtains, Black Ops.
So yeah, like you can see, like right now I'm getting like 40 frames a second. So I want to actually look at something. 2, 6, PA. Packet burst B07. Okay, so if we say yes, back out here. So I'm actually going to go into, where is it here? Settings, and go into Yeah, like I'm under my VRAM usage. Shader quality, so so let's use 78. There you go. Normal's fine. Texture. Minimal. Okay. Okay. So apply that. Okay, and then they also recommend cap my frame rate. Custom. There we go. There we go. Let me set all that. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then graphics. Okay. Restart. So let me just quit to desktop here for a second. There we go. Just so then I can restart. Because I've made some changes. So yeah, there you go. I'll update that as well. So yeah, so I've just updated a lot of things, like updated some settings, obviously in Call of Duty itself, and made some drastic changes there to try to limit sort of the frame jumps, basically the packet loss. And like I'm on wired internet, I'm not on Wi-Fi. I have a full cable running from the utility room through the ceiling and right to my desk. And I'm plugged in. So yeah. And you might be wondering, like, are you considering getting 4 Modern Warfare 4? That's a hard one because I did enjoy the reveal trailer, but again, it's something where I'm like, it's going to be expensive, right? It's going to be at least $100 on pretty much every console. The funny thing is, I don't know what it is on Nintendo. And this is the first uh, uh, first Call of Duty since um, um, since um, Call of Duty Ghosts. So yeah, I think it was Ghosts. Let me just double check that. Yeah, since Ghosts in 2013. So it's been 13 years since a Call of Duty game has released on a Nintendo platform. So for me, it's like, on one hand, I'm interested in it. Actually, let me see if I can actually see how much it is. Let me see if I can go into Modern Warfare 4. Switch to. Okay, pre-order it. Oh, okay, so it's standard edition. So I can't pre-order it yet. And I'm curious to see how it's going to play on Switch 2. But we're back up and running right now. Let's do a zombies one. Additional. Oh. We're just doing standard solo. Okay. Oh, this looks like something out of Star Wars Episode 3. Huh? Ow. Well, it just saved your ass. And now it's going to burn you. uh, there we go. Edit loadout. Man, the one I like is not is. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I only have a knife as my secondary. I thought I could run a pistol, but yeah. So this is definitely going to see if all my all the changes have worked. Oops, wrong button. No. No. Oh, I've already started it. I was like, why can't I? Okay. You can see what I mean. Like I have a ton of like XP and stuff like that, which I didn't activate in time. There you go. Double XP. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hunting the poor, Nixara. Such arrogance, such mindless gall. I will roast you alive and spit on your ashes. We tried to find you a safe place to land. Honest.
Whoa, 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 okay. Leave match. That is so weird. I'm still getting very low frame rate. Like, unbelievably low frame rate. I don't know why. Let me do another Google search to see if I can find any help here. Just moving my other keyboard. Give me 1 minute here. Okay, we're all good still. Oh. Okay, so luckily enough I can still use my mouse right now. So full screen border. Okay. Okay, so turn off that. Turn that off. I'm just hoping to I'm just okay. So, oh, turn off. Oh, turn VSync off. Well, I am using an AMD card, so I don't have. Oh wait, no, there it is. VSync menus off, off. Which is so weird. Normally you would want VSync because you would be syncing every frame. But like I said, I'm using an RX 6600, which is an AMD card. So yeah, I dropped it by quite a fair bit. And I have AMD Radeon Anti-Lag 2 on. Let me turn that off to see if that makes anything any better. Okay. What I'm actually going to do right now is go back into multiplayer here for a second and run the benchmark. Graphics, benchmark. So I'll be back once that's done. Okay, so I'm back and I got the numbers. So I will show those now. Let me grab the controller. There we go. So my average is around 122. My low fifth is 63. So not bad. My low first is about 60. Excuse me. Server latency is 35 milliseconds, so not terrible. The reason why the display says HD60 Pro is because it's going into the capture card. The other issue that it could be is my RAM. I'm only running on 16 gigs of RAM. And why is the render resolution 1376 by 768? That's very wrong. My bottleneck is 60% on GPU, where it's only 40% on CPU. That has something to do with RAM for sure. Average GPU temp is 60, so not terrible. My peak is like 62, so that's again not terrible. Yeah, so let's try, if we go back into graphics here, 16 by 9, because that's what this monitor is. Okay. So, how do I get out of here? Back. Yes. Okay, so with that being said, let's do multiplayer. Team deathmatch only. Now we're actually into actual game here. wish there was a way that I could mute the entire lobby. No. Wow, one guy's already at... Yeah. Yeah, I like how it still says searching for players. Oh, God. Okay, so that's actually not... Oh. Okay, I guess one guy backed out. Okay, that's actually not terrible. I'm just hoping that everybody's muted. Left stick.
Team deathmatch. Elimination threat.
It's already running a lot smoother. Oh, I just slid off the map. That was a mistake on my part. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's definitely feeling a lot better. I'm not getting the crazy frame jumps as I was earlier. Oop, that's the massive hole that... God dang it. I'm what? Oh, and... okay, yeah, I'm 1 and 3. So, there's still a ton of time. There's still 8... There's still like 8 minutes left. Yeah, this game is a bit of a wash. Come to think of it, this also feels like it's an AW map, an Advanced Warfare map that they somewhat redesigned to get working with oh my god, I can't do anything.
Hostiles release the skewer.
Wow, that is...
Skewer incoming.
How did that not... That should have been a kill. Like, literally, that should have been... Yeah, but like I was saying, like, this...
Hostile RCXD incoming.
How? Like, literally, like, I'm putting 4 rounds... And they're just like, yeah. It's like a one headshot doesn't... It feels like the time to kill is so low on this. I might want to try a different AR. Actually, because this is so low. Like, it seems like the time that it takes is so low. But at least I fixed my frame issue. At least there's that. Oh my god. I hit the wall and I jumped, but it's like
Hostiles released a skewer.
yeah, this is pretty much a wash. And yeah, I haven't been playing as well as I could. And that's just because of the frame issue. Like the frame rate. Oh my god. So, at least there's that. At least I got the frame rate sorted, and it's locked at 120. I haven't seen it dip below like 125. So, which is good because it means that I've damn it. So, at least I have the excuse me, frame rate fixed. But maybe that can help. There's like okay, that's the first packet burst I've seen, and we've been going for like 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes or so. Okay, so there's a okay. Oh my god. Okay, I might try the AK if it's unlocked at low level. Because that's what it's...
You're losing. Switch it up.
Oh my god, if I just... Yeah, there's no way we can come back from this. Like, yeah.
Prep for exfil. We gotta cut our losses.
Yeah. 2800 XP, so not terrible. Okay, yeah. Steady aim laser, rapid fire. Yeah. Maybe I just haven't leveled it up. I like his... I want to see actually how much that skin is. Actually, so it's Red Strike is what it's called. So... Yay, 100 COD points. There we go. So level 6. So I got oh, well, I got the box laser. Okay, so I got, yeah, so I went 9 and what? I went, yeah, 9 and 21 is. So I got the scavenger perk, the trophy system, and the aftertaste gum. So let's see, actually store ooh, that's not bad actually. I don't mind that. Yes, there we are. I guess it's, oh wait, do I? Okay, so I was curious to see because I had some stuff in Black Ops 6, but unfortunately they don't carry over. But does my wishlist carry? No. I'm actually tempted to buy a couple of the COD packs. They're decent. Hmm. Let me see. If I go into okay, so I do have the AK. Let's actually see what I can do with it. There's that camo. Oh, actually. Ooh, that's a nice camo actually. Unlocked. We're going to use that camo. Okay. I don't have a lot unlocked for the AK. Gearhead. Let's see what I have here. Okay. I would love to have Ghost, but I have to be level 26 for that. Oh, I have Tech Mask. Resistance to enemy flash, concussion, gas. You cannot be EMP'd or hacked. That's nice. Okay, so dang. Okay, so let's put there. Let's do that. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay. like I said, okay, so let's jump into the firing range for a moment just so that I can make sure everything is. Can I hit something at 50 yards? Let's see. Wow, that was a 1 accuracy. Yeah, time to kill is 22 seconds. Okay, so let's see if that's any better. Lobby, we're going to do one more private match just so then I can test everything. Four on. Okay. Four on recruit. Modes, just team deathmatch. That's typically what I do. Maps. Yeah, so this is the one that I thought. That's really where I noticed the frame issues. Imprint. Launch feels like a. We're doing Plaza. Plaza is definitely a remake of a AW map. Ooh. Like I said, I do have AW. I just don't have it installed. So yeah, again, sorry for the tech issues. Like the computer is actually pretty well built. It's unfortunately it's Activision makes the game unfortunately a little bit unoptimized. So oh wait, what am I using? I'm still using my oh, I didn't save it. Oh my god. Okay, so feels so weird not being able to jump back around on this. like I said, it feels so weird because like I've played this map in AW years ago, and playing it now without the jump pack or boost pack feels so weird. So, oh my god. Yeah, it's just feels a little. Feels a little bit unoptimized, which I'm over 2 with skewers. So okay. Like the movement and everything feels great. It's just how it. Uh, it's just a lot of there's a little bit of unoptimization. I obviously don't know what it feels like on console. Because I don't have it on either Xbox or PS5. So yeah. So without having being able to test on console, it's hard to tell if it's the like I said, it's probably God dang it. God dang it, guy behind me. So without being able to test on other platforms, be that PS5 or or anything like that, it's hard for me to tell if it's the computer. There we go. I'm 1 for 3. So probably my other issue was that in it custom game like this, I have a lot of stuff unlocked.
Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops.
There we go.
Okay, fuck yes. AO secured. Resupply teams inbound.
Yeah. So like I was saying, like because I'm using custom gear, right? Thermal, recoil springs, tactical, and other stuff. Whereas in actual multiplayer, I don't have any of that stuff. It makes life a little bit challenging. So yeah, so that's where we're going to end it. So I'm going to still do some fine tuning on some stuff, but overall it's pretty stable now. So anyways, adios.